many ways, I think the book would have been a similar book, whether the pandemic had happened or not, because I think the pandemic, in some ways, is just a reflection of some of the changes that are happening anyway. And perhaps it has heightened or accelerated some of those issues that we're facing. Take climate change, for instance. I think climate change is something that existed before the pandemic. It exists now. And perhaps the pandemic was a consequence of some of the things we've done to accelerate climate change. Or take inequality. That was something we were dealing with before the pandemic. It's been very clear during the pandemic that those effects are very dramatic on people's health and well-being. So I think some of the problems that we faced and that the book was trying to look at from the perspective of governments in the public sector were there prior to the pandemic. If anything, the pandemic has just brought them into starker focus. And therefore, I would like to think that some of the things I talk about in my book are just more relevant today because of the pandemic.